Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Seminoles offense that has the first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. It's just suggesting the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football.
Maybe some room here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
The Noles headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a 4th down. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So Notre Dame's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're going to test the right side with this one. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Could be an alley. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Seminoles in the hurry-up.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To throw, it's Daniels. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. The throw. Hauls it in. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Pulls it and runs it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Oh, they're after him. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, no! The extra point here would tie the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Stepping to the right. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one, finds room. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it on the counter. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Here's Carr to throw. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Run inside. It's Walton. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing. Carr escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, then you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders, they're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on.
He caught it! And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Finds his man. It's Wiles. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? Think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. be just a tad short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Oh, he makes the catch. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goot.
Oh, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Carr. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Scanning the field, it's Carr. It's complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air again, Carr. He's got him this time. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a heat, trying to get away. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Noles will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I caught up with the Fighting Irish head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. He's looking looking for his team to really make some noise here in the third quarter. They know they're in playoff contention. They know that this is a big-time game to separate themselves, but they have got to have more intensity here to start the third quarter.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Walton. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Looking for room. It's Walton. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Carr to throw for it on 4th. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get him. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Noles want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Go, go. Let it go. Let it Dropping go. Back, it's Daniels. Throw right out. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver knocking it loose.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Walton. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy time. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him, just got to make the catch.
From the gun on third down, Carr finds his target down the middle. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. Bringing the heat. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Wiles.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the pummeling has started.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Lets it fly. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And this defense has put a...
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch and he's free. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Under fire. Turns it loose deep. Got his man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Daniels. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And man, is that just indictment of the day.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.